Hey guys, it's me and our gaming, and welcome back to another Fortnite recap. This is of course the Chapter 5 Season 3 Wrecked recap. It's been a busy summer for Fortnite, so let's just get straight into it and start by going over all of the collabs that have happened this season. So right at the start of the season, of course, we had the Fallout collab with the T60 Power Armor skin in the Battle Pass and other cosmetics as well, of course. We also had the Nuka-Cola item in game, and then in an update a few weeks later, we also got the Tri-Beam Laser Rifle. And then also about a month into the season, we got the Vault Boy Bobblehead back bling added to the store. Next, about a week into the season, we had a third Ariana Grande skin come out, the Rosy Rift Goddess Ariana, which looks an awful lot like the first Rift Goddess skin she got, but for some reason it's a whole separate skin and not a star, which a lot of people weren't happy about, but oh well. A few days after that, we then had a Lethal Company collab, adding the employee skin into the game, even though by that point Lethal Company was pretty dead. Next up, we got a new creator icon skin, Nick A30. He got a whole bunch of stuff, so on top of his skin he got a cool emote which you could actually earn by getting 30 points in the Nick A30 Cup a few days before the skin's released in the store, which unfortunately I missed somehow. He also is the first creator to get a jam track in the game, and it was his own song that he made, which is pretty cool. Also, he had a Cyclone bundle with his own decal, which I got for free because I already have the Cyclone. Next up, we had one of the bigger collabs of the season, the Metallica collab. So on top of Metallica being the artist for the new season of Fortnite Festival, they also had loads of stuff in other game modes, but let's start with Fortnite Festival. So as I said, they were the artist for the new season. They had 4 skins in the festival pass, which is crazy. You had Lars Ulrich, sorry if I mispronounce any of these, who you just got from upgrading the pass to premium. Then Robert Trujillo, Kirk Hammett, and James Hetfield were all in the premium track of the pass. They also had separate Puppet Master skins in the store, along with a bunch of other cosmetics, of course. So within Fortnite Festival, there were a bunch of challenges you could do. On the main stage, which was also decorated a lot to go with the Metallica theme, you had to play a Metallica song on vocals and earn 2 or more stars. Then on lead and score 20,000 points or more. Then on bass and play a 60-note streak. Play one with others while playing drums, earn points playing Metallica songs, then earn stars, earn band stars, and lastly deploy overdrive all while playing Metallica songs. Then over on the jam stage, you had to jam with 2 or more players, jam in the sewer located under the stairs in front of Sound Foundry, jam on the Lotus Lounge rooftop, and jam at the Farmers Market store in the lower level at Megaplex. Then on the battle stage, which is a new mode I'll talk about later, you had to play a Metallica song and earn 2 or more stars, launch 10 attacks, earn a 4 times multiplier, play notes while attacking another player, survive a round while playing a Metallica song, and lastly play a 60-note streak. So if you completed 7 of those festival quests, you earned James's ESP Snakebite, and 14 for Robert's Warwick M72 base. Then almost 2 months later, we got another set of Metallica quests for Festival called the Metallica Encore quests, which involved first in the jam stage jamming on the Sound Foundry rooftop, then in the maintenance buildings next to Sound Foundry, and lastly on the Megaplex rooftop. Then on the main stage, you had to play a Metallica song on vocals and earn 2 stars, then that same thing on bass, drums, and lead. Then each of those had a second stage, so you had to hit 1,000 notes while playing Metallica songs on lead, play one on drums and hit a 40-note streak, and on bass and earn 3+ stars, and lastly on vocals and earn 3+ band stars. For 3 of those, you got a level up, 5 for a banner icon, 7 for the Sundown Showdown loading screen, and 9 for the main stage Mayhem loading screen. And that's all for the Metallica collab in Festival, so on to Rocket Racing. For this, they added a custom Metallica themed 1-lap track called Thrash Mountain, which all had their songs playing and it was Metallica themed. It was crazy. They also added quests which allowed you to earn the Backfire car and a bunch of decals for it, but I apparently already owned it in Rocket League, so I just got it as soon as I launched the game on update day. I won't go over all the quests because there was like 20 of them. They're all pretty similar to most Rocket Racing quests, all related to doing normal things, either on Thrash Mountain, in ranked racing, or in speedrun, just like activate turbo, hit boost pads, fly distance, complete races, stuff like that. So if you did 5 of these, you got the chasing light wheels, 10 for the backfire car, 12 for the tech decal for that car, 15 for the stars and the stripes decals, 16 for the skulls and the wings decals, 18 for the flames and lightning decals, and lastly 20 for a pretty cool custom Metallica Puppet Master decal for the backfire. And lastly, for this collab on Battle Royale, there were a few in-game changes. The floating island was changed to a Metallica-themed floating island, and there was a mythic added to the game, which you could find at set spots around the map called the Ride the Lightning Mythic, which was actually pretty cool for movement, but not so great at actually hitting anyone. You have to be pretty precise. So the quests for BR were a little different in that it was all to fill out an image. So one part of the quest was for collecting all of the letters, and the other part was for filling in the rest of it. So to fill out most of it, you had to jam at Metallica statues to start an encore session, and then while that is active, you could damage opponents or search containers to find Metallica notes, which filled in the image. So there were 10 quests related to this, which were just to repeat this process 5 times, which unlocked one of the locked pieces at the start of each time, and then gradually filled out the rest with the quest to collect notes. So then for the other quests, firstly, there was a slightly separate one. For the lightning star spray, you had to spray Metallica concert images at different locations. Then onto the letters for the image. For the M in Metallica, you had to visit the floating Metallica loot island stage, launch through flaming boost hoops in different matches for an E, travel distance using the Ride the Lightning item for the T, hit enemy players with a pickaxe for an A, crouch near wasteland guards or bosses for 20 seconds for an L, boost in a sports car while infused with nitro for another L, hit an opponent with it within 30 seconds of jumping out of a hiding place for the I, restore health or gain shields while in the storm for the C, and lastly for the last A in Metallica, land from the battle bus anywhere other than a named location. Then the other challenges for the last locked pieces and a few other rewards were to collect the Ride the Lightning item, which unlocked the 6th locked piece on the image, hit an opponent or a vehicle with the Ride the Lightning item 1 time, 5 times, and 15 times, damage bosses, which also earned you the Justice Reigns wrap, collect medallion, eliminate opponents while holding medallion, reach 10 players remaining while holding medallion, eliminate opponents with uncommon or better weapons, which unlock the 7th and final locked piece on the image, then with rare or better, and then epic or better, and lastly eliminate opponents with legendary or better. So if you did 20 of any of those quests, you earned the Parade Riffs emote, and once you had collected all the letters, locked pieces, and notes, you earned the Metallica Rises loading screen. And lastly, for the Metallica collab, we got a very cool creative made concert called Metallica Fuel Fire Fury. I did record this whole thing, so here's just a few highlights from it. Ooh. Ooh, okay, we're straight into a cinematic. The whole gang. I'm dressed as one of them right now, so it doesn't really make sense, but you know. Oh! Oh, okay! Oh, there's a hole in the floor! Woo! Oh, okay, what an opening. Okay, so now we're in a proper arena. This is a crazy, like a volcano. Okay. You can't jump into the crowd. Oh, you can go in this bit. Okay, okay, there goes the stage. It's raising up. Ascend the clock tower. Oh, the floor is spinning. Oh my god, it actually spins you. Okay, and we're off. Next section. Oh my goodness. Oh, I made it. I'm the beast. I'm better than everyone. Where am I going? Oh. Oh, we're flying. We're proper flying. Okay. Whoa! Just go. Just run. Just run. Oh, hello, gang. Here we are. Whoa! Okay. We've been grabbed. Right. Oh, this is Ride the Lightning, is it? Grind the Lightning. Hey, yo. Okay. An interesting concept. Okay. It's gone dark. Destroy the master. I don't know if I'm doing anything. I'm shooting. Up there? Nope. Right there. Come on. Get it. Nice. It's half health. It's half health, gang. We're doing so good. Let's go! We did it! It's definitely Master of Puppets as the song. Oh, getting taken down into the underworld. Oh, and there they are. Silhouetted. Beautiful. Jump pad in the middle here. Oh, okay. That was a cool effect. Oh, yeah, this one. Is this Enter Sandman? I think it is. Oh, okay. Controlled camera angle. I'm still bouncing, don't worry. Can I still actually control? Oh, I can still actually control my guy. Okay. Well, is that the end? I think that was 5 songs. Yep, there it was. Got the car in here. Oh, there we go. You rock. Metallica loves you. Well, there it was. Metallica, Fuel, Fire, Fury. Also on this same update day, this is potentially more story based, and I will talk about it in the story later, but we got the first, which then changed to a few dotted around the map over the season of the Stark Rift Beacon things, like from Chapter 2. So a fun little teaser for next season. Next up, we had the first of a couple Adidas collabs this season. This first one brought a couple bundles to the store, which included an Adidas decal, one for the Jaeger 619 and the other for the Cyclone, which I got for free, which is lovely. You also got the Belgium Adidas decal for the Octane for free just by logging in during this time. You could also get a bunch of other countries' ones by doing the Festival of Football Rocket Racing quests. So for Scotland and Wales, you had to finish laps in the top 6 in ranked racing, finish runs in speedrun after hitting at least 3 boost pads for Italy and Spain, finish races after using at least 6 turbos for Hungary, complete races in speedrun after reaching at least 1100 kph for Jamaica and Costa Rica, and total start line boost percentage for Peru, Colombia and Venezuela, and lastly finish races without demoing for Chile and Argentina. Then around a month later, we got another Adidas collab, adding a bunch of skins called the 3 Stripe Squad into the store, along with a few other cosmetics. Not long after the first Adidas collab, we got a Nissan collab, which added the Nissan Z performance car to the store. Then we had the release of this season's bonus skin, Magneto. Firstly, this added the Magneto power into the game, which is an interesting item and can actually be used really well to sort of spam break builds, but I don't really use it. Also part of this collab, there was a vault in the top right corner of the map, added right at the start of the season that everyone was suspicious about, and it was locked and no one could get in, and they thought they could hear banging on the inside. So at the same time that Magneto's quests were released, this was opened, or should I say something broke out, and was called the Weapon X Lab. And visiting it was the first quest which could earn you the Knock Knock Clang loading screen. It turns out this vault was holding Weapon X, aka Wolverine. And there was also a second holding tube thing which had a suspicious banana peel inside. Perhaps they were experimenting on peeling Weapon X to create that Wolverine peely thing we saw in a trailer many seasons ago. But ignoring the awesome lore, this did mean we also got the Weapon X Wolverine skin in the store at the same time. And the other Magneto quests were to travel distance in the air with Magneto power equipped for the magnetized scrap pickaxe, hit vehicles using Magneto power for the banner icon, and collect Magneto power for the Magneto's Grasp spray. So if you did any 3 of those page 1 quests, you earn the Wastelander Magneto skin itself and the Wastelander's cloak backbling. And you also unlock the page 2 quests, which were to eliminate opponents with Magneto power for the Crushed GG emoticon, configure rift beacons for the Magnetism Master wrap, block hits using the Magneto power for the Magnetic Steps glider, and lastly, damage opponents from 1 story above or higher for the Disassemble emote. And if you did any of 3 of those page 2 quests, you got the Magneto style for the skin and the Magneto's cape backbling. Next up, we had the other big collab of the season, which was the Pirates of the Caribbean collab. This started off by bringing a bunch of stuff to the store, including the Davy Jones, Elizabeth Swann, and Captain Barbossa skins. And then a few days later, we got a big update which began the Cursed Sales event. This of course included a mini battle pass, which if you upgraded, instantly earned you the Jack Sparrow skin. It also added a bunch of pirate themed items back into the game, like the flintlock pistol, the cannon, and the buried treasure map, as well as adding a new item, the ship in a bottle, which was a pretty crazy mythic that you could find anywhere, but was also a guaranteed drop from the special chests that were added. It also added a couple locations on the map, a named location, Shipwreck Shallows, and another area on the eastern side of the map which had another ship, and also a cave, which actually if you went in deep into the cave and you broke through some stuff and went through all the tunnels, expanding into a much larger secret cave area thing, which was pretty cool. And of course, with the mini battle pass came tons of challenges to earn all the stuff, around 50 of them, so I won't go over all of them, but just the interesting ones. The first set was called A Pirate's Life and was just a 10-stage quest to plunder gold bars, which just earned you XP. The rest came in sections called Pirate Codes, which there were 8 of. Each of these came with its own quest to just complete its quests, and that earned you cursed gold, which went towards the battle pass. Also, if you completed 4 quests in a pirate code, you earn its map piece, and once you had earned all 8 map pieces from each of the pirate codes, you earned the Jack's Ship Glider. So some of these quests were to walk the plank, destroy structures or objects with a ship in a bottle, hit an opponent with a single pistol shot, locate a jar of dirt and then deliver it to Jack Sparrow, damage opponents with the flintlock pistol or travel distance from its knockback, read Dead Men's Tales book, listen to pirate tales from different pirates, raise the flag on the floating island, travel distance while holding a treasure map, accept Survive the Black Mark from Davy Jones, deliver 99 souls to Davy Jones, hit a player with a coconut, pilfer weapons from weapon cases, destroy the 9 false pieces of 8 on the island, damage opponents or travel distance with cannons, visit Davy Jones's locker, and somehow acquire a victory royale. And once you had done every quest possible that earned you cursed gold, you could have up to 12,000 cursed gold, which is actually only 1,000 over what you needed to max out the pass, so it was pretty tight. The rewards you could earn from the battle pass were for every 1,000 as per usual, and were the pirate booty emoticon and Jack's compass backbling, the skeleton keys keytar and a banner icon, a couple level ups, the skull and cross swords backblings and Sparrow Run emote, a couple more level ups, the Wee Beastie spray and Jack Sparrow's sword pickaxe, Curse Sales loading screen and Pirate's Grin emoticon, more level ups, Jack's cutlass and Bane pick and jar of dirt emote, a final pair of level ups, and lastly the Jack's prize backbling and the Cursed Jack Sparrow skin. So that wraps up that collab, and the next one we had was with Tesla. Yeah, this added the Cybertruck into the game, and it was actually at first free if you did a few quests called Summer Road Trip. An event that I would normally put into the next section of the video, but since you could earn a collab cosmetic, I'm going to be putting it all here. It did also, of course, later come out in the shop. So these quests came out one a day for 9 days and were just alternating between earning XP in creator-made islands and earning XP in a party with friends in Battle Royale, Reload, Lego Fortnite, Rocket Racing, or Festival. So you earned a reward for every quest you did, of course, and these rewards were the Holiday Green Day Jam Track, the My Other Car Spray, Underworld Camo Wrap, Shield Breaker Spray, Pelion Board Spray, Sunsign Back Bling, Thankful Spray, Honk for Nitro Spray, and lastly, for all 9 days completed, you got the Tesla Cybertruck itself, along with a special Bayar off-road decal for it, which could only be earned from these quests and not bought in the store, like all the other decals and stuff, including a funny OMG one which relates to that one clip of the so-called bulletproof windows getting cracked. Oh my you also got the Cyber Wheels and the Beast Mode boost. Next, we had another Marvel collab for the release of the Deadpool and Wolverine film, giving us the pen and ink skins for Deadpool and Wolverine, along with a bunch of other cosmetics, of course. Then we finally got the Fall Guys collab we've been waiting for a while. This started off with allowing people to create Fall Guys maps in Creative and UEFN, and of course that meant when you were playing them, you played as a Fall Guys style for your skin, and they actually did this really well. They had almost all of the skins done with their Fall Guys styles as soon as it launched. Then a bit over a week later, we had the other part of the collab, which was with Battle Royale. So this added a Fall Guys course onto the Battle Royale map, which you could teleport into and complete to get loot. It also added the Where We Fall In quests, which were to start Fall Guys challenge at Bean Idols, Dive, Mantle, Emote, Bounce, Run, and Finish, which were all pretty simple and could be done in one run of the course pretty much. So if you're doing 2 of these, you got a banner icon, 4 for the Everybody Falls Chill Mix Jam track, and 6 for the pink plushie backbling. Then we got an Alan Walker collab, which added a Jaeger 619 bundle with his own custom decal and a couple of wheels and a boost to the store. Next, we had another Dragon Ball collab, giving us the Android 17 and 18 and Trunks skins into the game, which has just come out at the time of recording this. As you can see, this Dragon Ball Super collab. Next, we had a Disney collab. Which at the time of recording I haven't actually done or received yet. Alright, it's me from a day later, and I did stay up till 5 AM to watch the Fortnite D23 live stream. Yes, you just hopped in. There wasn't a quest or anything relating to getting the backbling, but I'm sure I'll get it at some point. I'm not waiting to release this video until I get it though. But you could have got the Pilgrim plush backbling for going into the event game mode for 10 minutes. A lot was revealed during the live stream. There was the whole launch trailer for next season was revealed, which I'm not going to talk about because I always watch at the start of the next season, so I'll talk about it then. Also, other things were revealed, but I'm not going to talk about them until they actually come out next season. But something that was revealed, which is why this video is a day later than it normally would be, is the new Star Wars Fortnite skin.
No, I have more. Oh, good.
When one chooses to walk the way of the Mandalore, you are both hunter and prey. This is the way.
So yeah, we got the IG-11 and Moff Gideon skins, and also the Grogu backbling added to the store. So yeah, that was D23. Also, another thing that has just come out as I am recording this is the new X-Men skins. They're giving us Cyclops, Jubilee, and Colossus into the store. And that wraps up all of the collabs for this season. So, moving on to all of the events and other stuff. So we started off the season, of course, with some initial jumpstart quests, which were all just for XP and were to open collections and view accolades. mod a vehicle with a machine gun turret or grenade launcher turret, pass through a flaming boost hoop, step into an oasis pool and the nitrodrome. With nitro fist, perform an uppercut then land with an air punch, damage opponents while infused with nitro, repair vehicle damage with a service station, collect a medallion, and accept a Wastelander challenge. Also added at the start of the season with the introduction of the Wastelander challenges, there was a hidden quest to just earn a victory royale with a Wastelander challenge active, which actually managed to glitch for me, and I just got it randomly after dying when I had one active in a game. So this gave you the Wastelanders Mark wrap. There was also, as per usual, a new set of ranked quests, which were just to survive storm circles in ranked matches. So for 10 storm circles, you got the Nitro Ranker backbling, 20 for a banner icon, 30 for the Leave a Scar spray, 40 for the Danger emoticon, 50 for the Dawn of the Waste spray, the Kaboom emoticon for 70, Competitor Rust spray for 90, Triple Bullseye emoticon for 110, P-Boys Ready spray for 130, and lastly the Polar Blast loading screen for 150. If you did all 10 of those quests, you also got the Nitro Chainsaw pickaxe. Throughout the season, as is normal now, there have been many ranked cups, which I won't explain again since I have done the last two recaps. So for the ones this season, if you earn 50 points, you got the Ranker's Junk Umbrella, which I actually only had to play a single game for since I somehow managed to win it, and by the end had all 3 medallions and loads of 3 mythics. It was a good game for me, apparently. Up next, on the 13th of June, we of course had the release of Fortnite Festival Season 4, as I spoke about earlier, and with it came the brand new festival mode, the Battle Stage. So yeah, basically it's just playing songs like normal, but it's a sort of tournament-based system. And Overdrive, on top of doubling your multiplier, it also attacks the player who's above you on the leaderboard, causing their multiplier to half and their screen and audio to go a bit funky. This festival season, of course, also came with wristband quests and ramp it up quests, both of which I've talked about in the last couple recaps, so I won't explain or go over the actual quests for this video because they're the same every time. But if you did 10 wristband quests, you got the Get Lost emote, 15 for the Drip Trip mic, and 20 for the Pop Squid bass. And if you did 20 ramp it up quests, you got a banner icon, and 25 for the Bone Jammin' spray. This season as well, there were bonus rewards past the pass, which ends at 10,000 points, and these were all just styles for the Slurp Blaster guitar, which was the final free reward of the pass. So for 12,000 points, you got the barrel style, 16,000 for gold, and 20,000 for holographic. At the same time, we had an update in LEGO Fortnite, which added Cozy Mode, which is more chill and easy, and also added Expert Mode, which is essentially Minecraft Hardcore Mode. If you die, you don't respawn. So relating to this new Expert game mode, we got the LEGO Survival Expert quests, for which you could earn 3 trophies that you could then place in any LEGO world. I actually haven't done this quest yet because I didn't want to put myself through that grind and stress, but I think they're going to be a permanent thing, so maybe I'll get there eventually. Next up, we had the start of FNCS for this season, and it was the same thing as usual. So for each week it was on, you could watch 30 minutes of the live stream and earn a reward. So for the first open qualifier, you could earn the Rift emoticon. For the second open qualifier, the Swirly Complex emoticon. For the semi-finals, the Catalyst Cutters spray, and for the grand finals, you could get the FNCS Wastelander backbling. Also, just before the finals, there was a cup where if you earn 8 points, you could get the Infinite Victory spray for free, which apparently I already had from ages ago, but I didn't realize that before I tried to actually do this, so I did it anyway. Then there was also, of course, new cosmetics released for FNCS Major 3, as per usual. So just after the first qualifier of FNCS, I reached level 100 without the tier 25 bundle this time. Proud of myself. Earning myself the Nitro Fusion Megalodon style and built-in emote. Also around this time, in what is now the previous season of Rocket Racing, I managed to hit Elite, and so got the titanium white style for the Cypher Trail. Next, on the 22nd of June, we had the release of the brand new mode, Reload.
Yo! What's up, brother? Hey!
Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know. That's that mini espresso. That's that mini espresso.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
You go.
Nah, go ahead.
It's cool. Go ahead, man. You could go.
Come on, bro. Go. Go ahead.
Nah, come on,
Come
man.
on,
Go
bro.
ahead, go ahead, bro.
Alright. Go!
So yeah, it's essentially a faster paced battle royale, except you get rebooted automatically, and well, until that gets turned off at a later zone, with an OG loot pool and OG locations on a smaller map. Basically, it's just another way to get old players to come back to the game pretty much, and I think it's probably worked. Getting my first win was certainly tough with the amount of sweaty players that come back to the game, but it felt good, and you could earn yourself the Resbrella glider.
Let's go! First reload win and a headshot snipe to close it out. The Resbrella. Oh, and it like slowly reses. Oh, that's actually cool. There we go. You earned a victory out in reload. Boom.
With this also came some quests for its release. These were to collect items, acquire accolades, travel distance after exiting the battle bus, assist or eliminate enemy players, survive storm circles, collect or spend bars, thank the bus driver, outlast players, and lastly complete reload daily quests. So if you did 3 of these, you got the digital dogfight contrail, 6 for the pool cubes wrap, and 9 for the Lana bath backbling. There was also a couple more basic set of quests for LEGO Fortnite added in this update. The first one being the getting started quests, which were exactly the same as the ones they added last season, except you actually earn XP from it this time. So I won't go over all of them again since I did them all last season, but I did complete them all, of course. And the other set was called Bright Bomber Village and was all just for XP and a level up if you completed all 18. So these quests were to talk to Bright Bomber, build or interact with a crafting bench, upgrade or interact with a level 2 village, collect fried eggs, recruit a villager or interact with one, upgrade or interact with Bright Bomber's level 3 village, craft a barn or interact with one, recruit an animal to a village, invite a villager to follow you, equip a glider, collect knot root from a cave, defeat any skeleton in a cave, upgrade or interact with Bright Bomber's level 4 village, equip a compass, trinket or other charm, eat snowberries to gain heat resistance, upgrade or interact with Bright Bomber's level 5 village, talk to any NPC in the Dry Valley, and lastly, build a vehicle or drive one. Also in this update, I guess they changed the reward for reaching Silver 2 in Rocket Racing, because the first race I played, I earned the Sky Surfer Neon Rush Remix track. Also in this update, there's so much in this update, we got a new set of Reboot Rally quests with all the same quests as usual, like rally your friends from their profile or the Reboot Rally event panel. Complete a Battle Royale match with an eligible friend. Complete daily quests while playing with an eligible friend and earn XP with an eligible friend, which all gave you points towards the rewards. So for 50 points, you got the Neon Tendrils wrap, 100 for the Neon Man of War glider, 150 for the Wasteland Stone Shell backbling, and 200 for the All Spiky pickaxe. Next up, we had the All Sweat Summer Quest release, which seemed to be staying right until the end of the season. So there were quite a lot of quests for this, and they were all pretty basic things, so I won't go through all of them. They were just things like eliminate players, reach top X amount of players, headshot players, collect a crown, win a victory royale and a crowned victory royale, break a sweat by frantically crouching 10 times in 25 seconds, hit a player with 3 different weapons, sweat more by jumping 10 times in 20 seconds, slide kick a player, emote within 15 meters of an enemy player, secure forecast data from a forecast tower, and capture the floating loot island. There's also a couple I just couldn't be bothered to do, as you can see here. I just couldn't be bothered. I don't know me anything, just a bit of XP, so there's no point. So if you did 10 of these, you got the water levels wrap, 15 for the summer sail shark glider, and 20 for the deck ducky back bling. Around this time as well, at the start of July, I hit level 200, meaning I could claim the final bonus reward, the Digital Ghost Megalodon style. Then we had the release of the next rocket racing season, Inferno Island. For the season works slightly differently, and hopefully this will be the same for all future seasons. So instead of any like one-time quest pack things right at the start of the season or midway through the season, we're just getting weekly quests, just like Battle Royale Fortnite Festival, which means I'm probably not going to be talking about all of them and stuff, because that's just a permanent thing now. I don't talk about weeklies in Battle Royale or anything. We did, of course, also get the ranked quests again, which were slightly different. So on top of all the quests for reaching each rank, there were also quests for just doing a certain amount of stuff when in a rank or above. So I got the reward for Bronze 1 after my first race, which was the Sonic Boom Boost. And I got placed Plat 1, so I got all the rewards from Bronze 2 all the way up to Plat 2 after my second race. And those were almost all Sonic Boom colors in this order: Cobalt, Pink, Grey, Lime, Forest Green, Orange, Saffron, Burnt Sienna, and then for Plat 1 you got the Sonic Boom Trail. Past that, I haven't really played too much since this season's still going to be in the game for a long time probably, so I'm only at Plat 3. So I got the reward for Plat 2, which was the grey colour for the Sonic Boom Trail, and Plat 3, which was Forest Green for that. I've also done the quest to travel total distance in Plat or above, which gave Lime. Next, there was a free reward you could get if you went to the shop and entered any support creator code, and that was the Giddy Syrup emoticon. Then, along with the Fall Guys update, there was a decent sized update for LEGO, which was the Fast Travel update, which basically just updated so many things that everyone has been asking for ages, like being able to use the bed to actually sleep through the night, changing world settings after creating a world, increasing inventory size, and also it added the fast travel feature, which I'm sure is incredibly helpful. Next, as you can see, I reached level 300 just a few days ago, and I've gone here without buying any levels this season, which is pretty good. So I've obviously done, we don't talk about them. Survivor Medal, Legendary 10, I don't know, I haven't played much milestones. I couldn't be bothered to try and complete because this shadow briefings want to be so long, but I've done all my weeklies, of course. We got ranked where I'm at, ranked Diamond 1. Don't play ranked, wouldn't know. Zero build, I honestly might be unranked. I haven't played a single ranked zero build game this season. Crowns, well, how many crowns have we got? Sheesh, 13, crazy. Over here on this tab, of course, finished, boom, all done, lovely. Collections, characters, boom. Accolades, what has happened? I guess the accolades are glitched right now. I obviously don't have 0 accolades, or maybe they've reset, who knows. I think I got to about like 130 or something. I was doing pretty good. And lastly, this season, I wasn't sure whether to put this here or in collabs, but it may be a thing that keeps coming back or not, and I won't mention again if it does just keep coming back. But this is the Spotlight quests that were added to Fortnite Festival. So the first set of these were added just a couple days ago from when I'm recording this, and were for the new Guns N' Roses songs, and were just to complete all 3 of the new songs and earn 2 or more stars in each. So it may be that they do this for all future times, where they add a bunch of artist songs at once, or it could just be a one-off. It was all just for XP, of course. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. And that wraps up all of the events and other stuff that happened this season. So let's move on to the story. So the storyline this season has actually been pretty solid with all of the quests and stuff, so let's just get straight into it. So as you know, last season ended with Megalodon's ship and the big sandstorm being created by Pandora's box getting struck by lightning from the Zeus statue. It then gradually got closer and closer to the island before crashing into it and creating the whole wasteland area. So the story quests this season were ran by Hope and Jones, and the first set was simply called Welcome to the Wasteland. This began with us talking to Hope and Jones. Jones basically told us we got work to do to sort all this out and that he'll patch us into his comms with Hope, who told us that the big shark-loving guy Megalodon is up to something and she can't rule out Pandora's box, but she'll take care of that.
Jones, you're late.
I just dethroned the King of Olympus. I think I've earned some downtime.
First of all, we dethroned the King of Olympus. Second, no. I've been watching Megalodon. I don't like what I see.
I don't care.
Bring your friend.
Okay.
So we then go and damage some opponents while boosting in vehicles. Oh,
My sister Valeria is the genius who found a way to summon Pandora's box. So I kind of consider myself on the hook for fixing this ever-expanding mess. Now, Jones?
Welcome back. Just so you know, Hope here has a little bit of a habit of picking a fight with the biggest bully she can find. So, we should make sure that we are in fighting shape. She's got her sights set on Megalodon.
so yeah, we've now got to get in fighting shape. So we destroy some objects and structures while infused with nitro and install some vehicle mods.
Nice job on the car mod. I did smash it, but until that happened, pure magic. So, I spent some time poking around Meg's camp. I was right. The man's a full-blown wannabe tyrant. He wants to take the island, and he might just be strong enough. But he's not gonna make his move until his little shark ship is refueled, which explains the pipeline. Jones and I are gonna keep gathering intel. You keep fighting. Make us look good.
So in that one clip, the entire season's story is pretty much basically explained to us. Megalodon wants to take the whole island using his ship, however he needs to fuel it first using nitro, which is being dug up at Redline Rig, so he's got to start building a pipeline from the rig to his ship. We then go and search some containers at Wasteland landmarks, and Hope tells us this.
Hey, Jones? I heard something out there I really don't like. Maybe it's time for us to round up the surveillance equipment.
Like, bad something or bad something?
Just chatter, I hope.
So we go and collect surveillance devices at different Wasteland locations and hope that it's nothing. After reviewing the surveillance a week later, we start a new set of quests called Raiding the Rig.
I'm gonna start by saying there's a lot we don't know. So don't get too excited.
Was there something on the tapes?
Yeah, but it's probably just rumor.
Okay, you don't seem so sure.
I think we need to see what they're talking about out in the wasteland.
So we go and get some info from Bright Raider and Rust, who both tell us that Megalodon has started writing down his plans, which is unlike him, that there are digitalized plans of everything he's working on at the rig, which we should be able to access with a key card. So we head to the rig, collect a security card from a guard, and then upload the salvage inventory, appraiser's notes, and garage logs to Hope.
Good news, team. Megalodon has exactly one competent engineer, and she is splitting her time between building the pipeline and defending the refinery from people like us. We have time, but the second they get that nitro flowing, we lose. Megalodon will be unstoppable.
So that engineer being talked about is of course the machinist. We then go and try and slow them down a bit by destroying structures and then damaging opponents at Megalo Depot or Brutal Beachhead.
I've been following the chatter in the wasteland. I had a feeling we hadn't seen the end of Pandora's box. And I'm worried I'm right. The wastelanders have been finding gems. I think they're from the box. Which means we need those out of circulation. Find them and bring them to me.
Yeah. You know, not to critique your plan, but is that a thing that you should be doing?
Do you have a better solution?
It's just Your family doesn't have a great track record of, not destroying the world.
Yeah, well, I'm the black sheep. Let that come in handy for once.
So that is then our goal for pretty much the remainder of these story quests, to recover all the gems from Pandora's box, which we start off pretty strongly by immediately collecting the one at Brutal Beachhead.
First, I want to say I trust you.
Great. Then we don't need to hear the rest of what you have to say.
Hope, I have direct experience with this sort of thing. When I got lost in the 0 point, I got all the way lost, so just leave it alone. Power like that can't be controlled. Best case, it destroys you. Best case.
And worst case, it falls into the wrong hands. The box wants to be found. I can feel it. And if I can feel it, there are others.
So after that lovely reference to the good old story days of Jones being lost in the 0 point, we go ahead and deliver the Pandora gem to Hope, who mentions it causing her head to start pounding. Then a couple weeks later, we begin the next set called Enter the Nitrodrome.
I found another gem. This one's at the Nitrodrome. I don't know much about Ringmaster Scar, but I've yet to meet a Wastelander who's been persuaded by a poetic, heartfelt conversation about feelings. I hear she likes cars. Maybe the two of you can find common ground over crushed metal, burned rubber, and going really, really fast.
So we try and, I guess, impress Scar by first damaging opponents or hostile vehicles with vehicle-mounted weapons, and then by stealing a boss medallion or hijacking a boss vehicle.
So, good news first. Scar seems to think you're cool, and she's willing to trade the gem. Bad news, she wants to be paid in the form of, hold on, let me get the quote right. A stunt so dangerously, rivalrously metal that it makes the gods wet their big golden bloomers. So, wear a seatbelt, I guess?
So we perform the stunt of jumping through a flaming hoop while boosting in a vehicle for her, and then go and collect the gem at the Nitrodrome.
Hey, you did it! I never doubted you. Except for about 4 seconds in the middle there where I definitely thought you were done for. Bring that gem to me. We should talk.
So we take it to Hope, who says there's apparently just 2 gems to go, and that the gems are showing her things, like Megalodon working with a cloaked wanderer, which is the first reference to this character that then keeps popping up throughout the season. Again, another couple of weeks pass, then we begin Part 4, P-Boys Inc.
Them for a week, and I don't think they're hostile. Well, maybe the bottom guy is, but the top guy seems to be in charge. I think he's in charge. I don't know. I'm more of a banana guy.
He's an amateur gardener, a professional mechanic, and an expert at being high in fiber. That should be enough intel for you to catch the guy's attention.
So we immediately just head over to P-Boys HQ and talk to Peabody, and eventually they get to the point and tell us we can have the rock if we do a few things for them first. So the first task is to help propagate Peabody's P-Buddies in different matches by feeding them nitro. Then we bounce on bouncy tires near P-Boys HQ.
According to Peabody, he'll help us if we help his, dummy? I'm assuming he's an employee?
And he's around somewhere, but we'll know when we see him. Peas are not helpful.
So we go and talk to Peabody's auto technician in training, Dummy, who asks us to help collect some car parts because it's too hot for him, he's melting. So we go and damage some vehicles to collect car parts, and then head back to Peabody's HQ and trade them to receive the 3rd Pandora gem.
You got the gem! Just one left, and it's with him. Megalodon. Something about being around these gems. It makes me feel, I don't know, nauseous, but in a good way. And this headache. And the visions. Don't tell Jones. I don't want him to worry. And we're so close to getting the good ending here. I'll be in touch. Hang tight, pal. Let's finish this together.
So after that, we head back to Hope and give her the gem, who says the headache is stronger this time and she needs to relax for a bit. So after her relaxation time has ended, we begin the final set of quests, the Great Leviathan Heist.
I need that last gem. Right now.
Mm-hmm. Is that you speaking, or is this some sort of Pandora's box power thing? Asking because your tone is frightening.
I'm fine. Another headache. pipeline's almost done. We're running out of time to get the final gem. Take out guards, blow up his stronghold, search backpacks, whatever it takes.
So as I was saying earlier, Megalodon has gradually been building a pipeline from the rig to his ship throughout the season, and it's now nearly done, so that's not great. We need to get this last gem quickly, but Megalodon is the one who has it. So we decide to head back to P-Boy's HQ and coordinate the plan with Peabody, who doesn't really want any part of it as they know how dangerous Megalodon is, but they let us know that he keeps his valuables in caches across the island, so the gem might be in one of them. So we do everything we can. We eliminate wasteland guards or blow up vehicles, we destroy objects at wasteland locations, and we damage players with vehicles, weapons, bumpers, or nitro fists. And we then go and find Megalodon himself and damage him to acquire his secret map, which leads us straight to his hidden cache where we find the final Pandora gem. We then take it back to Hope, who seems to potentially be going a little crazy with the power, but we give her the final gem anyway.
That's the last one.
Okay, give me the gem. Ah! Who are you? Call me the Oracle, my child. And oh boy, do we have some talking to do.
So yeah, the Oracle has been summoned and we'll do some talking with Hope and Joves, and all gems are now in place on their special board thing, and they now actually show 4 little constellations, which mean Hope, Ghost, Sword, and Doom. So that's where the story quests have left us, and by doing the last challenge you also earn yourself the Assemble the Gems loading screen. But since then, Megalodon has finished his pipeline, and his ship has started fueling, and a timer has appeared and started counting down to later today when I'm recording this, not only just a few hours away. So who knows what's going to happen when that timer reaches 0. Alright guys, this is future me. The timer is about to reach 0. Beware the Wanderer. 15 minutes away, we're about to head in. Oh, it's gonna be epic. Right. About a minute and a half to go. Look at that timer. 1 minute, 20 seconds to go. Look at the nitro going through all of the pipes there. And it is going straight into Megalodon's Leviathan ship, of course. You see the gauge up here. What's going on the gauge? Oh, the gauge is still empty, actually. Okay, so maybe this event is going to be that gauge filling up to some extent. You built the pipeline, and then this timer has been counting down for the nitro actually flowing through the pipeline. It's now here, about to hit this big tanker thing in 20 seconds. A lot of people are over there on that platform, but I think it's get closer up, get a better look. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on, here we go. Stop building. Oh, what is that? Okay, there's like a screen thing. What is that? Okay. That's like a... Oh, that's the diagram! The nitro! Oh, okay! The rig! The rig is pumping it! There it goes, you can see it right there! Oh, Megalodon. Why? There we go. It's hit over there. There it is! You can follow the nitro along. It's coming along the pipe. And you can see it's filling out the diagram there. It's right here! Here we go! Ah! Okay, it's in here. Oh, it's on fire! And there it goes. It's like it's a steam engine. Is it like burning the nitro for fuel? Okay, there we go. It's filled it up. There's a light show. The music's absolutely going crazy. It's awesome. All the lights. Oh. Is that... That's like a progress bar. It's filling out. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh! Is that Dr. Doom? The Wanderer. It's sparking. Dr. Doom symbol. It's emptied. It's failed. Megalodon has failed. Potentially Dr. Doom has betrayed him. I'm flying! Oh my goodness. It exploded and now I'm flying. And it's exploding all the way back! Follow it along! It's gonna go all the way back to the rig. I've got infinite nitro right now. It is exploded all the way back! Oh, this is gonna be a big explosion. Oh! Oh my goodness. That did not work out for Megalodon. His whole pipeline has been destroyed. The rig is blown up in a giant explosion. The music's intense. There's no audio. The zone's coming in. No. Is that it? Is that it? Look at it. Exploded all the way along. That's it. And now there's another beacon. Is there going to be another timer? Oh! It's Pandora's box! Pandora's box has been revealed. Hopefully I don't get killed before I get over there. Seems like violence is ensuing. But the big explosion has revealed Pandora's box. Oh, everyone's just killing the machinist. Oh my goodness, what happens if you go into this? Ow, it hurts! Oh, that hurts. Okay. Oh. Sorry. Oopsies. Okay, well, that has caused a giant explosion. The rig has revealed Pandora's box. I don't know what's gonna happen from here. But there it is. Oh, but look at that. Just absolute destruction. But that was it, the event. I don't know what's gonna happen. Whether there'll be another event or whether that will be it for the season. We'll have to see. There we go. However, that's of course not been the only source of story this season. There have also been tons of mysterious transmissions you could hear on the radio. Loads of them initially from Megalodon, who basically just said loads about how scary he is and how he's going to take over the island using his Leviathan, which is what he calls his ship. At one point, he did actually make a transmission saying it's his birthday and he wants Jones and Hope as gifts because they were collecting his precious baubles.
My precious baubles, my Pandora gems, and it is irritating. Those are mine. They cannot have them. If you love me, or if you fear me, bring me their heads.
But eventually, Hope manages to take back control of the radio and issues a warning that things on the island might get pretty bad soon, and then another one saying if you see the Wanderer, do not engage, and that we're never doomed until we surrender. There have also been lots of NPCs you could talk to around the island, of course. Some more chill like Peabody, who you could just ask about each P. Or a lot of the collab characters you could talk to about their stuff like Fallout or Pirates of the Caribbean. Or other older characters you could talk to about the past couple of seasons. And a bunch of them you could ask their opinion about Megalodon. But for most of the NPCs you could ask about anything strange they've seen, and they all give a similarly shuddering answer about this figure in the distance, or them feeling something else, someone else watching them. A wanderer who walks in the wasteland. And every NPC also always says by the time they could get a good look, they vanish. So most people have looked at all the clues, and we now have a pretty confident idea of who this wanderer is, who you could actually see wandering around the island in your own games. And that is Dr. Doom. So the word Doom has been repeated a bunch this season. It kind of lines up with the whole Robert Downey Jr. reveal as Dr. Doom thing, and also the biggest clue, which kind of made it a whole lot easier, is of course that timeline that got leaked earlier this year, where it looks like a Dr. Doom character in the center of next season's key art. So that has been the other storyline going on throughout the season, as when Magneto was released, we started seeing those Stark Rift beacons, which I talked about earlier, which we then configured for him, and we believe he is using to call for backup to help fight Dr. Doom, or potentially to help Dr. Doom, we're not sure yet. It might cause some other heroes and stuff to pick up on the signal and arrive on the island next season to help stop him as well, because we know it's going to be a full-on Marvel season, and it looks like it's going to be an absolutely awesome one. So I really hope you did enjoy this video. Please give it a like if you did. I really appreciate it, as it took a lot of time to put together, and subscribe if you're new. That would be lovely. I will see you all in just under a week for this awesome new Marvel season, and goodbye.